Welcome to Change. I'm Bonnie Carlin from the Senior Barn in Schaumburg, and I'm delighted to be here with you today. Our topic is cooking for one. And many seniors have cooked for a family for years and years, and at this time they find themselves living alone, and it's quite a readjustment from cooking for a family to cooking for one. So we thought we'd present a show today that explores some of the recipes and some of the things you can do at home if you are alone. And we have a wonderful panel here who's able to give us some advice. At this time, I'd like them to introduce themselves.
Hi, I'm Lucy Collazo. I'm from the University of Illinois Extension.
Okay.
Hi, I'm Tom Colonna, and I represent Gordon Food Service Marketplace on Golf Road right here in Schaumburg.
Hi, I'm Doris Lane, a member of the Schaumburg Barn, too.
I think we'll start with you, Lucy. Tell us what you do at the University of Illinois.
Well, I work for the Illinois National Nutritional Education Program through the SNAP Ed. Those are for people that are low income. I do basic nutrition education for them.
And what groups do you usually?
My group is from pre-K to second graders at school. And then I do adults, the parents of the children. And I also go to community agencies where there's seniors as well.
That's great. So about a year or two ago, you started visiting the barn. And that was during the older adult market when it's twice a month, I think. Isn't it? And you come once a month?
I do.
Yes. And at that time, you were developing recipes from the food that they gave out at the older adult market, correct?
Yes. What I do is call the barn, and I find out what recipes they're giving out that weekend. And what I do is try to find out recipes that are a little difficult for seniors to put together, like an example, brown rice. So what I do, I go through the portal that we have with all the recipes, and we're able to look for recipes that are simple to make so the adults, the seniors can make for them.
Very good. And I see you brought something here today. You want to explain?
Yes, surely. What I have here is products from the adult market. They give out whole grain spaghettis, pasta, and they gave out the pasta sauce. So what we did, we came up with a recipe, and it's called the spaghetti pasta that we're going to create here. So this is whole grain spaghetti, and then ground beef. And we add a little bit of Parmesan cheese to add a little bit more flavor.
Looks delicious.
Yeah.
You think we could try it?
Definitely. So,
okay.
Here we go. Can I stand up here?
Oh, absolutely, but don't go too far. Now, do you have to cook the brown rice a little longer?
Since it's whole grain, it cooks a lot faster.
Oh, really?
So what we do is take the beef, we'll brown it, and put it to the side, and then while this is cooking, we'll put it all together.
How's
that? That's a nice plate, right?
That's great. It looks good.
I'd like you to try it and see. The meat is cooked without no flavor because of the sauce. The spaghetti sauce already has flavor.
Absolutely.
So, and then when I boil the water, it also doesn't have salts.
And you do this for people that have like high blood pressure or whatever.
Yeah, we want to make sure that the foods they eat are low in sodium, high fiber, low fat. There you go.
Very good.
There you go. Very simple to make.
Oh.
Only 3 ingredients, which makes a lot really easier to put it all together. It's whole grain pasta, which is a lot nutritious than and the meat lean, very lean.
Excellent. And it has a very good flavor without the use of salt.
Exactly. Because the Parmesan cheese, it already has some salt
in
flavor.
it.
So when you add the cheese on it, it makes the pasta taste more tasty.
What kind of time do you think that this took to cook total?
Maybe 10 minutes.
That's it?
10 minutes, because you put the water to boil right away. You're browning the meat. And while that's happening,
I'm
the
asking
pasta's-
because many seniors can't stand long at the stove
Yeah.
on their feet.
Well, that's
and
very
we have to really be careful of burning ourselves and
Definitely.
overlooking, touching a hot pot.
Definitely. And it's an easy recipe to make, because you don't have to cut a lot of things.
Right.
Because that's one of the challenges the seniors have, using a knife.
Yeah.
So we got to be really careful with that. So we try to get simple recipes that they're able to enjoy, easy to make.
And when you reheat it, if you have some left over, how would you do that?
As a matter of fact, I have a container here. What I do, it's always good to put it in a safe plastic container. And to store it, depending on the time they're going to use it, if they want to eat it the next day, they can keep it in the refrigerator.
Yes.
If not, they can freeze it. But I advise them to always label it, putting
Yes.
the date, because
Very
sometimes
good.
they might not remember when was the last time they put it there.
Yes.
So if they look at the date, it's going to be very helpful. Like, oh, this is over 3 months ago. I don't think it's a good thing to eat. So always
Great.
good to
Thank you.
put a date on it.
Well, thank you so much. I think we're going to have to go to break right now, but we'll be back with more delicious food. Now keep talking. Now, we were enjoying a terrific spaghetti luncheon here, and now we're going to move on to dinner. And Tom, you have something special that you cooked for us?
Yes, the items that I'm going to present to you today is items that you can find at the Gordon Food Service Marketplace. And these items are fully cooked, they're microwavable, and they come in packages that are they come in a freezer bag so you can store them, and they come in packaging. You might see this package and say, wow, this thing is huge, how am I going to eat all that? But it comes in 2 packages inside it that you pour into the bowl and microwave, okay? So I used a little bigger bowl here today because to get that frozen product into the bowl, you might need a little bigger bowl, but you can also set out that frozen product till it softens a little if you have a need for a smaller bowl, and then you can get it into that smaller bowl. But if you're in a hurry, get a bigger bowl, you can put the whole product into the bowl, and it comes with the Asiago cheese already on it, and you have your broccoli, your carrots, and you have a variety of mixed vegetables there. And when you take the product out of the freezer and put it in the microwave, you just put it in a microwave-safe cooking container, cover and cook on high until the vegetables reach 165 degrees. So if you have a food thermometer, it's good to put that right in there and see where your temperature is, because every microwave is a little different when they run on high, okay? But that takes approximately 4 to 5 minutes if you're going to put it in there thawed. If it's not thawed, about 7 to 10 minutes I would recommend, okay? And then this is our fully cooked mesquite chicken breast. And again, it's fully cooked. And if you have a big freezer, you can have this whole bag in your freezer, and you can take out 1 piece at a time and put it in the microwave and serve it. Same with this. You can cook the 1 package, and then you can have the rest in your refrigerator for the next 5 days, and you can use that as a complimentary side for other dishes that you might create.
Can I ask you a question?
Sure.
When you put that in the microwave, the chicken, a lot of times they could get tough or something. What's a trick you use to make it, you know, or is it in a bag?
No, it comes as you see it in the bag, frozen.
Yeah.
And what we recommend on the back of the bag
Yes.
is that you can cook 2 frozen breasts on a microwave safe plate, okay? And heat uncovered high 3 to 5 minutes. And again, if you have that food thermometer, you can put it in there to make sure it has that internal temperature of
Okay,
165 degrees, which I think is really helpful, because then you get that, you know, you get 100% then of the product, right? If you don't have a freezer that is going to hold this size bag, then what we recommend too is you get smaller freezer bags and put a couple pieces in each bag, and then you can kind of stash them in your freezer. And the other thing we recommend too is if you have microwave safe containers, you can put them right in the microwave safe containers, put them in your freezer, and then you could take each container out and just microwave it that way. So that even helps even more if you're in a hurry, or if you can't stand at long periods of time, to be able to get that in and out of the microwave. Now this last dish here is our thaw and serve brownies. All these products can be found in our frozen food department. And with this item, again, if it's too big to fit in your freezer, you can get it to the point where it's slightly thawed to where you can cut through it, and you can portion it out to put it in your freezer. So you can cut it in 4 pieces and put it in 4 separate freezer bags and store it in your freezer. And then again, it's easier for you to manage. Then you could take out that smaller piece at a time for you to enjoy that night, or, you know, for the next couple days. And you just leave it on the counter for 45 minutes, and it's thaw and serve. And you just peel back the sides. And we always suggest a pizza cutter, and use the
Sounds
pizza
good.
cutter to cut through it, and
A
you're
little
all
Cool
set.
Whip too?
Little Cool Whip, absolutely, absolutely. So prep time's about 20 minutes versus taking raw chicken breast, having to cut off, trim the fat, having to put it on the grill, and then the same thing with your vegetables, having to cut your vegetables, having to you know, the whole prep, you eliminate the prep work, which is very helpful.
That's a great idea. I had no idea that GFS had the, you know, pre-cooked items, you know, and that makes it easier for a senior, you know, to make a meal.
Even
you
for
know.
single people.
Yes,
Right.
yes,
Live alone.
exactly. So can you tell us a little bit about GFS?
Yeah, GFS is a food service provider that has serviced restaurants in North America for over 100 years. We service hotels, we service senior centers, we service restaurants, of course, sports centers, hospitals, schools. And we had opened these marketplace stores about 30 years ago. Now these stores are family, it's a family-owned company. It's the 4th generation of Gordon's. And they had just started producing these marketplace stores about 30 years ago. So
Oh.
it's pretty new.
Yeah.
And what these marketplace stores offer is, well, one, it's an avenue for the restaurants if they cannot wait for their truck delivery. But 2, it offers the convenience to regular customers to be able to buy bulk items at a reasonable price and restaurant quality value, that they can come in without a membership fee and buy. And that's a big thing too for, you know, the shoppers that shop the other places that have those membership fees. We have no membership.
Okay, great. So can we try your
Absolutely.
Your meal? Looks delicious.
So I also brought 3 compartment plates that we sell at Gordon Food Service. So we also have all our picnic needs there, and all our, you know, paper goods we also sell other than food. So I wanted to show
The
you
barn
guys that.
purchases many things from your store there on Gulf.
So I'll give you guys a little sample. And we also have the colorful plasticware there too. For parties,
Yeah, that's
absolutely.
right.
And as you can see, it's tender. It's easy to. I'm using plasticware
Yes,
to cut
you are.
this.
Wow.
You know, and that's the benefit of having it fully cooked already and just warming
Oh,
it up.
absolutely.
So there you go. You're welcome. It comes with an Asiago cheese sauce. It's one of our newer items.
Oh, this looks delicious. And easy to cut through, too. Well, we're going to have to go to break while we enjoy our dinner, our dessert, and everything else. Welcome back to Change. We're talking about cooking for one. We've had a wonderful lunch with spaghetti from Lucy. We had a terrific dinner with Tom with the mesquite chicken and the Asiago flavored vegetables. And now it's on to Doris, who's developed these personal recipes of hers, which I think are delicious. I've tried them before. And these are non-cook recipes, right, Doris?
These are comfort foods.
Oh.
This is a comfort food. Marina, from our director at the barn, asked me if I would create something when seniors were having a bad day at home, needed a little comfort food, pick me up while they're watching TV. So I said to myself, we need a comfort foods that are loaded with protein, fruits, vegetables, low in fat, no cooking, no standing at the microwave.
Wow.
And they can all be prepared while you're sitting down. All you need to do is have some friend or yourself go get the groceries for you. You've got it made. I have a spread here. It's put together with an 8-ounce package of the cream cheese with your onions and your chives. And I've added 2 tablespoons of ranch salad dressing to this, a pinch of salt and a pinch of chili powder. And I've put in, you can buy your fresh vegetables over there in packages. You can get a combination of your broccoli, your carrots, your cauliflower, and that's what I put in here. You can add green pepper or red pepper of your choice. And I've added a little extra onion on top for a little better taste. So you can serve it with crackers. I'll let you serve yourselves.
Okay. And what type of crackers did you bring, like whole grain
These are
crackers?
pita type crackers. They've got a lot of crunch to them. And this cracker here is a mini cracker. It's a wheat cracker, and it has a little honey taste to it, so it's very good. It's also good for dipping in desserts.
Is the spread low fat too?
Low fat.
Okay,
That's the one
great.
you want to purchase at the store, is the low fat one. Okay.
Okay. I'm going to
So go
help
ahead,
myself some.
indulge. Try them on both.
Okay.
Now you can also make this dip a little thinner by adding a little bit more ranch dressing.
Oh.
And use it as a dip, or you can use it a little more stronger, firmer for using as a spread. This is a comfort food, and you always eat comfort food with your fingers. You know that, so. I named this one Date Night Delight. It's made with strawberry cream cheese. I put 3 tablespoons of Yoplait coconut flavored yogurt, which gives you the great flavor. On top, I sprinkled flakes of coconut. And through here, I have all dried vegetables. Plus, I have fruit, fresh fruit with the pear and the green apple. I have cherries in here. I have walnuts in here. Now, at home, I use to chop up these things. I have one of the original small bullets that you use. It's keep it on my counter all the time. It's perfect for me, for personal use, and it will do everything you can that you need it for. So want you to try it, dip it in your crackers, have all you want. Thank you.
What a great way to get your veggies too.
Your veggies and your dessert together for snack
It's a good
foods.
combo.
This was kitchen tested by Doris Lane. Okay. We tried it at the barn, and many of them asked for the recipe. And I was encouraged to do it, and I'm glad that Marina did ask me to concentrate on this, because it not only benefits the seniors, it benefits everybody.
Oh, absolutely.
Because it's very nourishing, and it's enjoyable food. It's a comfort food.
I know you brought it to the barn, and there were a lot of seniors who asked for the recipe.
Yes, they did.
Really liked it.
And I gave the recipe. I do not type anymore, and Bonnie was gracious enough to type up the recipe for me, put it in order, logical reading for her to understand, because sometimes when I'm writing out, I do too many details. So she was kind enough to clean it up a little bit and make it presentable. Thank you, Bonnie.
Oh, you're welcome. We're going to share your recipe with the folks out
Yes,
there,
we are.
so they can try it and taste what you prepared. And my compliments to you for being a food scientist. It's really a great thing. And I know that we're all involved with the barn. And we want our listeners out there who are seniors to come and have lunch with us from time to time. We're going to show the phone number on the screen. You can call Marina and ask for information or set up a time to come in and visit us all. Well, thank you very much. We really appreciate it. We had a great meal, and we look forward to seeing you all. Take care. Bye-bye.